kicks, MP. Hey, if it's good enough for Steph, you can't really go wrong. Made it to the finals. Time to shine.
Fans, don't forget to bring your family to our upcoming cash giveaway. Enjoy an exciting game and receive a free
Please stop by the nearest ticket booth or visit our website to get yours today. The National Basketball Association and the Atlanta Hawks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible...
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Hawks proved they had what it takes to be conference champions, winning in 6 games. Now, only one obstacle stands between them and the Larry O'Brien Trophy. It all starts now as they battle against the Houston Rockets. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Houston Rockets. Taking a look at the Rockets, a whole year of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this.
This is when the lights are their brightest, BA. The eyes of the whole world fixed upon you. Do you have what it takes to win it all?
So the Houston starting 5. We've got Edwards, and it's Cardinal in at the 4. Six on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Here's Edwards. Banked it in off the glass.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And he drives in. Thunder, the pass to White. Here's Thunder. Smith outside. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Smith. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The ball's knocked loose. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Get and throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Brand. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Thunder. Reed with the rebound.
He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Kept alive. Cardinal. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night right here. The first one falls. White hits them both. Reed with it. Pass to Cardinal. Reed, a screen on White from behind the arc. And it's Cardinal missing. In transition, here they come. Here's Mitchell. Shoots over Reed. Smith left side. Money from the wing. Smith's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Lets the three fly. Oh, a nice shot by Gibson.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Thunder. It's hauled in by Houston.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Woo! His energy. Is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And he comes up with a bucket. Thunder's gotten a second bucket on the night. And Grant, plenty of sustained success for MP. 10 NBA Finals appearances. Seems like he's always in the hunt.
And obviously, championships are counted first. But we do have to give him credit for just being in the mix year after year. Plenty of bites at the apple, and he's won his share.
Here's Brand to the paint. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Thunder. And he jams it home with authority.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Brand passes to Edwards. Down low. Lots of room. And no good trying to use the glass. The Hawks lead by 4. Pass to Thunder. And here's White. Here's Thunder. Now here's White. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Gibson. Here's Edwards. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Here's Burke. No good that time. Oh, good D by Edwards. To the inside.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Yeah, to keep it simple, Matt, good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Pass to Gibson. Here's Cardinal. Inside. Here's Reed. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Mitchell against Reed. Thunder, the pass to Mitchell. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They trail by 1. Brand passes to Cardinal. Oh, they get a hand on it. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Burke missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight the timing needs to be on this kind of play. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Thunder. He has 6. From the arc. The rebound by Gibson. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep to the middle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so Reed nails them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. Hope I didn't jinx him.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Cardinal. Now here's Reed. Here's Hardy. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Hawks trail by 3. Outside White. Thunder, the pass to Valentine. Fires the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Gibson. Here's Hardy. Cardinal, the pass to Edwards. For 3, Hardy. The offensive rebound. And the bucket is good. Edwards has got 10 points in the game.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Here's Thunder. He's got 6. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Edwards got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Rockets have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. So the Rockets 5 now. They've got Hardy, and it's Gibson in at the 3. To the inside, pass to Knight. To the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Thunder. Here's Mitchell. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
The Rockets lead by 3. Stripped it away. Here's Thunder. And that one is stuffed right through.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Hardy. Still no points. Pass to Gibson. 3-pointer. He drops it from range.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Mitchell with the ball. Smith outside. 4-3. The shot off that time.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Brand. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Thunder. Oh, throw it down! Wow! And that one is hammered home.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Pass to Hardy. Clock at 6. And Burke pulls it down. Burke's got 4 rebounds now. Smith outside. Here's Thunder. He shoots. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Poke loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Rockets substitution. Number 36, Desmond.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Out to the wing. They set a pick. Here's Brand. Cardinals controls the rebound and the putback. And the Rockets lead by 4.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here he goes.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Wizards was outstanding. He scored 28 points, and it wasn't just a great offensive performance for him. He excelled defensively, too. He considers himself a closer and proved it. Incredible performance to help them win the series. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Gibson with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Cardinal. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. The 3, Smith. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Cardinal. Here's Brand. Here's Cardinal. He's got 9. 4 on the clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Edwards, he's checked in for Houston. Payne comes in for Gibson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Hawks have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Thunder, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Thunder. Pulls it in from the elbow. It's hauled in by Houston. Cardinals got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the take. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside Payne. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Thunder, the pass to Mitchell. Shoots. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
Outside Payne. Pass to Brand. Beyond the arc. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Thunder. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
White, he's checked in for the Hawks. Valentine comes in for Smith. Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Brand. There's Hardy. Now Edwards. He's guarded by White. Cardinal pass to Hardy to halt the run. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Valentine. Here's Thunder. They get it again. Fades and shoots. Up again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. And he knocks down the first. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Atlanta Hawks.
They've been very handsy on defense, racking up fouls, giving the other side free points at that line.
Handsy, big fella. Handsy?
Yes, hands that you can
I hardly
see.
ever hear
Ernie.
you say handsy.
Hands that you can see.
I don't think I've ever heard
Ernie.
you say handsy.
Hands that you can see, Ernie. You just got to say it fast.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They've had this finals series under control so far, but this game... And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with...
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. We've got Mitchell, and it's Thunder in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. For 3, Smith knocks down the triple. Smith's got 11 points.
Rockets trail by 3. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. They've got Reed, Cardinal out there with Edwards. Then there's Brand, and it's Gibson in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Edwards. And the wide open shot from Reed. Drills it from outside. Reed's got 7 points in the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Smith against Gibson. Here's Thunder. 19 points in the game. Pocket 6. Beyond the arc. Cardinal grabs the board. Cardinals got rebound number 9. What an effort here tonight. Taking the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Wizards put on a show. He ended up with 28 points, and along with that scoring, he brought some defensive intensity as well. Just a strong effort for him in what was the final game of the series. That's how you close it out, Gary.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And a historic track record for MP. He has now appeared in 10 NBA Finals. That's right, 10. Puts him, Greg, in select company.
Yeah, in the modern era, you think of LeBron James, that consistency of winning and pushing your team to the pinnacle of competition, something that has to be respected and acknowledged.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Thunder. It's rebounded by Houston. Edwards got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Driving inside.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line, and he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Thunder. Lets it go. Kicks it out to Mitchell. This one for 3. And count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from Thunder. Thunder's got 22 points.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Rockets trail by 4. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Whitehead's check in for White. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And there it is for him.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
Pass to Thunder. Mitchell with it. Whitehead passes to Burke. Here's Whitehead. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside Gibson. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Edwards. Atlanta with the rebound. Mitchell outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Smith feeling it out a bit. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Smith's got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Reed. To the inside. Here's Gibson. And he lays it straight in. Gibson's got 14 points for the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Thunder passes to Smith. Cardinal grabs the board. Cardinals got 11 rebounds in the game. Edwards kicks to Cardinal. And Brand wide open. He shoots. Misses the 3.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Mitchell, and again it's Atlanta.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Outside Gibson. Here is Cardinal. He's got 13. Edwards kicks to Brand. Outside Gibson. Over Smith. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Gibson. Atlanta's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Cardinal grabs the board. Cardinals got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Thunder. 22 points for him. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Off target from outside.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Ball's knocked loose. And here's the break. Pass to Burke. Edwards with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Brand with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
No adjustments made by the...
Substitution on the court. Jordan Mitchell.
And it's tied up with that one. The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Thunder is out there with Lyles. And it's Smith. Then it's White. And it's Mitchell in at the power forward. So that's the Hawks 5.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And it's Lyles in the corner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Hardy. Shooting foul as the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Thunder to the paint. Shot's good by Lyles. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. He gets that one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Out to Smith. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Outside Knight, 6 to shoot. Brand again. Twice. No good from Brand.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Pass to Thunder. White trying to get open. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Burke, he's checked in for the Hawks. And then for Houston, Edwards comes in for Cardinal. And it's Reed in for Payne. And here is Knight. The jump hook, rebounded by the Hawks. Burke's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots over Reed, and that one comes up a bit short.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
The Hawks again can't hit.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
It's deflected. Now here's Reed. He's guarded closely. Smith against Edwards. And it's White with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Here's Thunder in the corner. Smith with it. Mitchell passes to White over Edwards. And there is White. And that's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Cardinals checked in for Knight. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from...
Here's Edwards. And a miss there off the inbound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
So the Rockets 5 now. We've got Edwards, and it's Cardinal in at the 4.
And this is exactly...
He swipes the ball away again.
And for this franchise, he's tied the records for most steals in a playoff game.
His disruptive nature defensively helps take offenses out of their rhythm, which is invaluable. And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the score by Atlanta. For 3, Hardy. Smith with the rebound.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Mitchell with room to shoot, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Rockets trail by 8. Here's Hardy to end the run, and the layup is good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Burke. Now Smith from outside the arc. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Reed passes to Cardinal. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter here.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's Hardy. Here's Cardinal. Outside Reed. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hardy. Blocked! 1.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Thunder. Lets it go from the wing. Mitchell up top. Here's Thunder. Launches a 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Lets it fly. Cans it from the wing. And the Hawks lead by 13.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Hawks.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Thunder.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And Graham, plenty of sustained success for MP. 10 NBA Finals appearances. Seems like he's always in the hunt.
And obviously championships are counted first, but we do have to give him credit for just being in the mix year after year. Plenty of bites at the apple, and he's won his share.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get
if they keep trying to blitz you, this is what's going to happen.